Imagine an island carved out of rock that has been unchanged since the beginning of time. That is Greenland.
It's just rock and ice. You're not gonna see anyone else out here. This is as remote as it gets. It's huge. There's so much of this country that hasn't even been explored. The entire country is under ice.
Our main mission and goal here is to go after the Arctic char.
The cool thing about char is that they're very colorful.
It's as though you took the famous painters of the world and they puked on a trout.
The big male bucks with a fire orange belly. That's why we came here. It's going to be amazing.
For us, fishing is more than just a hobby. There it is. It's an obsession.
Oh my God!
It drives us to explore some of the most remote,
Look at this valley.
wild,
Take the rope.
and dangerous places on the planet.
Oh! There's something wrong with us, that's all I can say.
The king of chaos on all of our expeditions is Chris.
Tell me this isn't me.
Brian is a boat captain with nerves of steel.
What if it gets cold?
Then we're gonna have to deal with it.
And Thad is totally the cautious family man.
They call me Thad, their dad. What should we do, Dad?
Then there's Jay, the wild child who puts the fun in dysfunctional.
And everybody's partying.
We got the two pessimists and the two optimists. This is unreal.
We might be four very different individuals,
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
but we were bonded by one idea.
The only difference between an obstacle and an adventure
Is what?
Your attitude.
Your attitude.
We aren't survival experts.
Burn, baby, burn.
We're easily distracted.
Anybody for ribs? But we are thoroughly obsessed with being the first to fish the most remote waters left on Earth. This is why we came. Or die trying.
That's what saved the Titanic.
We are in the land of the Vikings.
Never seen anything like this. This is the only world like this, and we're still on Earth.
We're trying to find some river systems that haven't been explored, or if they have, very few people have been up them.
All this water, I would bet money that there's got to be some fish.
We want to try to catch the biggest char in these waters.
We call them fire bellies. That is the fish that dreams are made of.
They can be very challenging to find, but that's what we want to do. We want to go on the hunt and find them.
Believe it or not, this guy, he does not do very good in boats on the ocean. Yeah, once a boat starts doing this, from side to side, Jay might be down there.
It's a serious situation. Everybody laughs about it. Everybody thinks they're pretty funny. Pretty funny. But old Puke Master Jay is not very excited about this situation.
We have heard rumors of just some huge char in Greenland. We're gonna cruise 200 miles up the coast to this remote river system to see if we can find these big Arctic char.
Greenland is enormous.
Yeah.
Everything is so far apart.
Our boat captain, Eric, he's Inuit. He has lived here all of his life.
Don't go out in the bar and stand like this. It's bad luck.
He is just a badass dude. I mean, the knowledge that he has about this land where he's from is mind-blowing.
They're like Viking or Norse ruins or anything around in this area?
Yes. Approximately 1,000 years ago, our ancestors came to Greenland in the northern part. At the same time, Norse came to Greenland from Iceland in the southern part, and eventually the two cultures would meet right here in the fjord. The main reason why was to gather tusk from the narwhal and the walrus. In fact, not far from here, we will have a very small island. On this tiny little island, there's a kind of a little cave. Inside of that cave, there's a stone, and Norse carved in his name in runes. And the markings would be at least 700 years ago.
Oh, wow. I've got Norse blood running through my veins, so yeah, check out where the ancestors hung out.
This is Viking Central.
And here the runes, not very clear, but those that know about this will read the name Ingvad.
Ingvad.
Yeah, which is a very Viking-ish name.
There is such a drive inside of me to explore.
Half the world, boys.
That's right, top of the world. This is badass. Yeah, look at this. Pretty spectacular.
There's more to see, and there's more fish in this world that you need to go and visit and to explore yourself.
Let's go do this.
The Arctic char, we have that in many streams in Greenland. One way I really like to catch them is by hand.
By hand?
Yeah, by
Say
hand.
what?
This is an old traditional way of catching it. I will teach you how to do it.
We came here to catch huge Arctic char on fly, but to catch some small ones by hand, yeah, we got time for that.
Apparently we don't need to bring any rods with us because we've got 2 hands.
Lightning?
And
Faster lightning.
See the char?
Ooh, fish everywhere in here.
You stick down your hand, hold it like this, and get it out of the water as fast as possible and just throw it on land.
What?
Let me demonstrate for you how it's done.
Yeah. You might want just a little demonstration. I mean, it's probably a different tactic that you use here in Greenland.
Eric's talking about how he can catch char with his hands. We're like, yeah, okay, bud.
Get out of here! Get out of here! You literally go into sneak attack pose and you're dragging yourself across the ground, and then you're sticking your hand into this ice cold water, and you move your hand so slowly that these fish think that your hand is actually another fish, because you're just rubbing your hand all the way up the back of that fish until you can reach down and grab it.
Yeah! Oh, you got one!
Yeah! My total primal Neanderthal instincts totally kicked in right there, and I was just like, I need food.
There we go. Ugh. Look at the color on that fish, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh! No way.
Hey, Chris, I think you're the last one left that hasn't got a fish yet.
I don't have the patience.
You must not be very hungry.
I can feel those little bastards in there.
Oh, bust out the gun show. What do you got? What do you pack? Oh, don't rip your shirt.
No more games here. Oh, now there's one right here. Here's a big one. I got you. Come to Papa.
We can eat, boys! You got the smallest one of the bunch, dude.
That was awesome.
Man, I can't believe that just went down.
Have you guys ever seen anything like that before? I mean, I like hooking them on flies and all, but that's pretty fun.
That was cool.
Catching char by hand was awesome, and I can't wait for a chance to catch some huge ones as we go further inland. But Eric mentioned another fish in the area that we can't ignore.
Look at all these rivers and lakes, man.
But out of all of those rivers, there's only one that is known to have Atlantic salmon in it, which is crazy. Just one.
He said there's one river in the area that actually has these Atlantic salmon. They're a different species than an Arctic char, but they have similar life cycles. It's a completely unique situation because in all of Greenland, this is the only place where these Atlantic salmon exist.
Fly fishing for Atlantic salmon, some say, is the sport of kings. Its pursuit has lended very well to the modern sport of fly fishing. Hooking and landing one on a fly is a fly fishing accomplishment.
Brian and I have never caught one, and so there is no way that we're gonna pass up a chance like this.
So we just landed in this small fishing village on the coast, and I'm looking around, and there's not a whole lot here.
For the next 4 days, we're on our own till the next boat comes and picks us up.
Now we have to get all of our gear from this tiny fishing village way back into the valley where the Atlantic salmon are.
Whew. We have fishing equipment, camping equipment, camera equipment. It's gonna be a tough hike. I'm not looking forward to it.
Right when we get to the top of the hill, there's another hill.
I'm just hoping that the weather doesn't turn nasty because it can get freezing cold outside. So it's a risk for all of us to be up here. And it's gonna be a big letdown if we come all this way and we don't find any Atlantic salmon.
It's quite a hike to get to the river system that we got to get to try and find these Atlantic salmon. We only have about 4 more mountain ranges to cross over before we get there.
The place that we're going to fish is essentially a chain of lakes that are connected by rivers flowing down from the mountains from snowmelt. So hopefully we'll be able to make it to the top and determine if there are any Atlantic salmon up here. See if the rumors are true, that this is the only place in Greenland to find these fish.
Just got a glimpse. We can see where the lake system starts.
There it is. Check it out.
Dude, those lakes are not that big.
It's hard to believe, with as large as Greenland is, that there's no other places that we know of that the Atlantic salmon have chosen as their spawning grounds. These fish are sea-run fish. They come from the ocean, they run up the rivers, and that's where they lay their eggs. And then they go back out to sea, and they come back every year and do the same thing over and over again. And they've been doing this since the dawn of time.
This is not anything like you would picture an Atlantic salmon fishery to look like at all. I mean, that is tiny.
The valley's unbelievable. The river, however, is a lot smaller than I originally anticipated it to be. It's borderline creek. There ain't no way Atlantic salmon are gonna be in this little ass river.
That has Atlantic salmon in it.
Okay, Thad.
The plan is to set up a base camp, and then from there, we'll be able to do day trips up the river as far as we can.
This little rumor of Atlantic salmon has got us a little spun up, and so I'm excited to have a chance at them. But is the myth factual? We don't really know.
This is it.
Yeah, this'll do right here.
There's no restroom or hot showers.
It's right over there.
It's right over there.
It's right over there.
That just looks like another mountain.
We got 2 teams going here trying to figure out this whole salmon game. Brian and Jay went upriver. They're gonna see if they can't find something up there.
You think?
All right, so Atlantic salmon don't come into the river to eat. They come into the river to get busy and procreate. So if you put something in front of them that looks like food, that doesn't mean they're gonna eat it because they have something else on their mind.
What fly you using?
I like a traditional Atlantic salmon fly. They're super cool.
They're kind of blinged out, aren't
Yeah,
they?
super bling.
Yeah, they look a little bit more like earrings. We're gonna hike up this river, and the idea is to get to an area that has nice change in current, where there's a seam, where you have fast moving water, maybe with a trench or a trough that runs through it.
It looks close, but we still got to go all the way around this lake. I'm not quite sure we're going to make it there, have time to fish, and then make it all the way back to camp, man.
That's what the Vikings said? I think the Vikings were like, let's just turn around and head back to Norway. Valhalla lays yonder. We're high-speed ninjas, the A-team.
Well, I know that. We got the Z team down below.
Chris and I have decided that it's going to be worthwhile for us to take a hike down to the bottom of the river right there at the opening of the fjord where the salmon should be. They should be resting there before they continue working their way upriver.
Dad, I was just wondering, man, did I tell you how nice you look today?
Hold on just a second. I think I got something that you're going to want.
Look at these. You got some good flies in your box, Dad? Thad tied some foam up on top of this fly. It's kind of a gurgler. It's gonna make some commotion on the surface. So we're trying to bring these salmon up off the bottom. Well, it's never easy trying to get a salmon to come up to the surface to eat a dry fly, but what the hell? We're in Greenland. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna work. Here we go. Eat it. The fact that we're fishing for Atlantic salmon right now, it just blows my mind. Why? It's because they're not supposed to be here.
This section of the river that we just rolled up to, we can actually see these fish swimming on the other side of the river and right along the seam. I mean, they're literally 30 feet out in front of me. So they've been chasing down my flies, but they won't commit to it, they won't eat it. So I'm gonna try something different. Jay's got some Atlantic salmon flies. Hopefully this is what they're after. Yeah! Oh, this thing is fired up.
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
It felt incredible to finally hook one.
Yeah! First Atlantic salmon ever.
It's always one of the greatest feelings that you can imagine when you put a lot of work into something and it pays off. You feel like you won the lotto.
Nice.
Oh, boys, come on. Greenland Atlantic salmon. What?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ooh, there's a fish that just rose right there. Fish just rose right there. Going through the water. Eat it.
Oh, there he is. Yep, got him.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah, boy!
Yeah, dude, Atlantic salmon, the first one of my life right there. In Greenland, too. I could not believe what I was seeing, that they are actually here. That fish does exist on this one river in Greenland. And it's there, and we found it. Yeah, dude. Greenlandic Atlantic salmon. The myth is true. I was so stoked. Yeah! Yes!
Attaboy.
It's the time of year where when the sun's not shining, that temperature drops fast.
It is cold, man. It is getting cold. I'm freezing. We gotta go.
Let's get it.
Now that we know where the best spots are on the river, we can target those places tomorrow. We just want to keep pushing up the river as far as we can because we don't know what's up there.
There could be some monster Atlantic salmon, but there's only one way to find out. We gotta keep fishing.
It's cold and it's rainy and I'm stuck in my tent because it's miserable outside. I don't know what we're gonna do.
It rained all night and woke up to a little lake in the tent. I'm gonna call it Lake Greenland. The issue is it's really hard to dry anything here because Greenland has no trees. You can't build a campfire. It's pretty dangerous to get wet. And since everything's wet and there's no way to dry it, we're kind of in a situation.
Chris!
Yo! You look like a turtle, Brian.
What do we do now?
It's freezing cold rain coming down on us. Everything is soaked. There's no way to get warm. You can get hypothermia a lot faster when your body gets wet and cold. It can get dangerous really fast.
We're way the hell up this valley right now. It's getting nasty. The wind just picked up about 10 more miles per hour. We're thinking it might be time to start heading back the direction we came from. Find some place to dry off.
We have to go get some help, and the only place we're gonna find it is in the village.
We're gonna have to end this mission early. It might end the entire trip early.
That wind's cranking, dude. Good thing we got out of here when we did.
We know there's Atlantic salmon here, and we want to get further up that river, but it's too dangerous for us to go up there and push any further in.
Can't feel my feet or my hands.
It's 33 degrees. You know, it's freezing cold rain coming down on us.
Our only option is to go back into the little fishing town.
I'm feeling ice on my face.
We just need to get out of the wind, get out of the rain, because we are frozen to the bone. We don't know where we're going. We can hike back in the village, but I don't know if anyone will give us shelter.
Hopefully there's some people around.
These all look empty.
Let's go try this house. Does it look like anybody's home?
Hello?
Nobody's home.
I'm freezing. We gotta go knock on another door. Dude, this is a ghost town up here. Hello.
Hey.
How are
how's it
you?
going? Yeah, we were fishing way up the Kapasilik River.
Oh, okay.
We got stuck in a very nasty storm. We were wondering if it's possible to maybe come inside and just warm our hands for a second.
I think it's possible.
Oh,
Really?
man.
Come in.
Oh, thanks.
That would be huge. Thank you so much.
What was your name?
Lutz, my name is Lutz.
Lutz, nice to meet you.
You reach to the point where you're almost to despair, you know, and then you finally are able to find this place and this person that will let you come in and dry yourself off and to get warm.
Thank you very much.
We owe you one, big time. Thanks again.
We have no way of knowing how long these storms are going to last. We don't have a lifeline that we can throw out and to call somebody to come and rescue us. We are here until our boat captain comes and picks us up in a few days.
The boats came finally.
We did accomplish the mission of Atlantic salmon, but the Arctic char is the reason why we are here.
Good! Come on!
So we're going to continue our journey up the coastline to the remote northwestern corner of Greenland and to the Irfalik River. It's a new destination, new day, new boat captain. Captain Bo, the Viking warrior.
Yeah, it's looking nasty out here now.
Yeah, wind is picking up from the northwest, so we're gonna get a little more swells than we do now. Heavy rain as well, so.
Well, fingers crossed.
Getting up to the river that we're going to is going to roughly take about 10 hours of traveling by boat in rough seas. There's waves potentially in the 15-foot range. It's not going to be a fun ride.
I knew it, dude. Once the boat starts doing a little bit of this, Jay goes into hibernation mode to try and keep himself from exploding outward. It'll happen.
Let me know when you want a bag.
Luckily for us, the weather actually is starting to improve as opposed to getting worse. That has me feel a little bit more encouraged. With the weather improving, attitudes are improving. Blue skies, happy, happy people. Dark skies, not so happy.
All right, guys, we're gonna head up to your drop-off site, and you'll be 60 miles from nothing in both directions.
So if something does happen, I mean,
You're gonna be pretty much on your own.
yeah. We're gonna go get lost in char paradise for a couple days.
That's exactly my plan.
There's the boat, our anchor point, straight ahead.
God, we're getting in here, aren't we? It's gonna be a cold ass night, that's for sure. When you sit there in the boat and you're looking out there at this landscape, it's so steep, it's so rocky, covered in snow and ice and glaciers, and just something about it. It just says, no, you weren't meant to go in here.
We can't take the big boat. It's too shallow, there's rocks. We gotta take this small John boat up from here.
Here we go. We intentionally chose this river system because it is so far removed from any civilization that we're anticipating that these fish have not been touched by human hands at all. I'm going with that theory that there's definitely going to be a lot of big fish.
No trees, small, chill rocks, and char.
And we're in the middle of nowhere, so there's no hiking out of this. Even though it's a little daunting at times to see that boat go off into the distance and know that he's not going to be back for a week, that's what we live for. That's what we came here to do. We are now out here on our own. That is the mission. That is the goal.
Oh yeah, here we go.
It's finally time to get out there and set out what we've come here to accomplish, and that is to find some big char. We've got roughly a 2-mile hike from our drop-off point to where we can establish a base camp. We're headed to the Arctic char Shangri-La. We already know that these char are coming out of the ocean, and now it's time for them to come up this river system and create the next generation of char. They've got quite a long journey to go to, so our goal is to intercept them before they get all the way up to their spawning beds. Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me?
What?
This is unreal.
Look at this valley.
It's like a little mini Himalayas right here.
Yeah, this is unreal.
I'm ready to get down there and start throwing some line in the water.
I am jonesing so hard.
This river system's got a chain of lakes. We know that these fish like to push up through that river system, chill, sit in the lake for a while, and then keep moving up. And that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Dad, I can see fish.
Dude, I know, look at them.
They're stacked up all through here.
Yeah, enough of this. It's time to sample the water.
Let's do this.
There's got to be fish hanging out behind that.
These fish aren't here to eat. These fish are here to spawn. So they're not chasing your fly down because they're hungry. They're chasing that fly down because they want it out of its way. So the fly that we're swinging into there, basically we're just trying to piss these fish off. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh, I think it popped my fly. You've always got to kind of play this cat and mouse game with these fish to try and figure out what triggers that instinct in that fish to survive.
Did you get any action on the dry?
I'm not into it as much. There was a little bit of surface activity, but it just didn't happen.
Getting fish to eat that aren't there to eat is a tough spot. It's gonna take numbers. We need a lot of fish in front of us to be able to get those chances.
There's char all over.
Oh my gosh, they're chasing it. There he is, there he is. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. Yeah, baby. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that beautiful hen. What a fish. Yeah. That's just the start of the day right there, man. That's one of many about to unfold. When they enter from the salt water into the freshwater system, they're chrome. They're bright silvery fish. The male char, they actually change color. The longer that they're in the system, the more these colors start to radiate from their skin to entice the opposite sex to spawn with. We're just hoping that we catch those big male char.
So far, we just keep running into small fish. I think we're a little late to the game. I think these fish started their spawning thing about a month ago. So if I had to bet, I would think that these fish are in the uppermost reaches of the river. My gut tells me if I'm gonna find a big char, we're gonna have to go so far up into the headwaters of this river to find it.
Now we need to start trying to get those big dogs. I think we're lucky to finally get a break in this weather, giving us a chance to hike further up this river and see what there is in the ways of char. This is sloppy.
I think we're getting close. We just need to get up over this ridge on the back side of the saddle. And hopefully, all I see is red bellies on the bottom of the big fish.
Holy, look at this place, man.
There it is, fella.
Are you kidding me? This place is insane.
The further we go up this drainage system, past each lake, it's this mountainous valley that has just been carved by the glaciers.
We really haven't seen too many fish so far.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just hoping once the gradient changes and there isn't as much silt down below, that's where the fish are gonna wanna be.
We're walking hundreds of yards up this river and we're not seeing a fish.
I'm getting a little nervous.
We still got a long ways to go, man.
I hope so, but that would be a pretty unfortunate situation.
The outlook, it's concerning. We committed to going up into the headwaters and it's like, all right, turn around or do we keep on pushing?
Man, I think we're gonna have to go up this a ways.
We're hiking 10 miles or so up to the headwaters of Greenland's Irfalik River, searching for these monster charp. But so far, the fish have been pretty scarce up here. We got the two pessimists and the two optimists.
So what you guys are saying is
Positive fish vibes, dude.
you think there is fish up there.
I do, dude. I think there's
fish
gonna
up.
be huge Arctic char, the biggest char we've ever seen. A couple of the guys in the crew aren't very optimistic that we're gonna find fish up here, but I had a vision last night. Odin came down from Valhalla and he told me that there would be fish the size of my leg. Brian and I are convinced we're gonna start seeing fish soon, so we're gonna walk the river edge to make sure that we don't pass up any of these big fish. Chris and Jay, apparently, they just think that this is a big waste of time.
Brian and Thad are very, very, very confused individuals. And I'll tell you why. Because we've gone another mile up the river. We haven't seen anything. Clearly this river makes an S-curve back towards that snowy peak. I say we take the high ground up to the headwaters. We'll cut them off. They have to go all the way over there and then all the way back.
Let's do it.
Everybody has their ideas of where these fish would be. I somehow talked Jay into following me up the river to find bigger fish up there, which is gonna be one hell of a hike.
We're freaks of nature. We are very fit. It just looks like we're fat.
The silt's going away. Now we're getting to where we're, yeah, dude, they're starting to show up here now. Dang.
Yeah, man.
Fish like gravel. Fish don't like just sandy bottoms. We got sea eagles everywhere. They'll just swoop down and just, so they like to be camo and be able to take cover.
Oh, dude, they're scattering. Look at all these things.
Holy man.
There's nothing in the fog. As far as I can see. Starting to feel like a bad idea.
Decided to start raining again on us. We're at least seeing some fish. They're just stacked in here. I saw like 6 move. I hope they're getting in the fish, but at the same time, I know that's all I'm gonna hear when we get back to camp. You guys should have came upriver. It was loaded up with fish. There's a ton of fish right here, but they're not biting at all.
I haven't seen anything up here. I've been looking hard too. I haven't even seen anything spook.
We gotta find the fish.
At some point we should turn around because we are up here a long ways. I mean, I don't even know how many miles right now, but this river's picking up. It looks like there could be a waterfall up here. Waterfalls are a barrier between the fish and where they can go to spawn. So hopefully they'll be stacked up here.
It's been on and off rain all day long. It's coming down right now and it's freezing cold. The conditions are not fun out here. I'm not getting any warmer here.
All right, let's go. It's just been a long, cold day. We have found a ton of big char up here. Now they just need to be in the mood to eat a fly. With the daylight fading and the temperatures dropping, we'll start making our way out of here and back to camp. Hopefully Chris and Jay are doing the same.
I'm looking forward to coming back tomorrow and being able to hike up and just hit those spots, so we'll be able to even push further back here.
There's a big one down there.
Oh, come on.
I'm not even getting into his world down there. And we got to get out of here before it gets dark and it starts snowing on us.
Long ways away though.
We at least need to move because I'm freezing right now. Jay and I are 10 kilometers up this valley. The truth is, I think we hike a lot farther than we should have today. But there's nothing we can do. We got to hike out.
There are big fish here.
So that's the good thing. But right now, there's bigger issues, and weather is one of them.
The rain, it just keeps coming down. It's just nonstop. Brian, hey!
Holy everything in my tent is wet. I can't get warm.
How's JJ?
I don't know, I haven't checked on him yet. JJ, you live, man? Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
I'm freezing, guys. I slept 0.
You gotta be on the verge of hypothermia. We're getting out of this wet, cold tents.
Oh my God, I have no option.
It's like there's no place to run this.
Hypothermia is probably the one thing that could kill people out here quicker than anything. We're in the middle of nowhere, so there's no hiking out of this. Things could turn south in a real hurry.
Stay in here, keep yourself wrapped up in that. We have to make something where we can start drying out some gear.
I can't believe this. Again, one more time, second verse from the first. A little bit colder, a little bit worse.
We gotta go now. It's gonna be hard building a shelter. We gotta find something soon. Can't feel my feet. It's right here, dude. This looks good. It's flat. We got some soft ground, shelter on 2 sides. We need to get a fire going fast. Got some rope, just down here, walking the shoreline here, looking for any kind of, scrap supply.
You just want to do everything you can to not lose pace and to keep going so that you can hopefully dry out as fast as you can. Space blanket and paracord. We're gonna be able to make our shelter with this. At night, it's dropping well into the low 20s. And when you get a cold, wet sleeping bag in a wet tent, it's just a recipe for disaster.
There's no trees. What are you going to use for fuel? There's small brush and roots, and that's about all you have, and everything is soaking wet.
Rain's picking up.
Uh-oh, that ripped.
Things were starting to get really bad for us. All of our gear soaking wet, it's freezing cold outside, and we had to take action, and that was building a shelter.
Oh, that ripped.
That's all right, better get this thing, let's get the fire going.
Fortunately, we've got some fuel from our camp stoves to help get the fire started.
Go. There it goes. This whole area is gonna be toasty warm. I just hope this roof holds up.
Once you see smoke, soon comes fire, and right after that comes smiles. That dry heat is always a welcome and enjoyable sight.
I'm in a much better mood and attitude, knowing that at least I'll start dry tonight. And maybe this rain will hold.
After all of that misery, all of that work, we wake up the next day and the sunny, sunny sun.
What a beautiful day.
Today's the day. All of our stuff's dried up. Now it's time to get the old mission done.
I have a good feeling about this place.
This is our last day to go after those huge Arctic char. We need to split up. We need to cover as much river as we can. Brian and I are heading downstream to the tributary of the closest lake. Chris and Jay, they're gonna hike back up to the headwaters near the base of the mountains. Hopefully both groups find some big fish today.
Take your pick, but choose wisely.
I'm gonna roll streamer with a little bit of an intermediate sink tip on that.
It's the moneymaker right there.
I'm after the coolest looking fish in this river. I don't need to catch a million char, but I do want to catch one that's the most awesome looking fish you've ever seen in your life.
That red one right there, that's the fish we want. This fish has skipped orange and went straight to fire red. I've never seen anything like it. I'm staying here until this fish is caught. Oh yeah. Got him. Oh! I hooked him once. He jumped out of the water. He threw the hook. When do you ever get a second shot at a fish eating again?
Those are big Arctic char, and this river is loaded with them. The trick's gonna be sneaking up on them because these things are gonna spook the minute you walk down there. So you gotta like G.I. Joe crawl and hopefully get a cast out in front of them.
Oh my gosh, he's huge. Come on, just eat it this time, eat it.
He ate it.
The Arctic char is at the very top of my list of fish in the world. When I hook one of these fish, I've got the prettiest girl in the ballroom dancing with me.
Get in there, yeah! Woo!
to actually lift one of these fish. It's almost like you're mining this gem out of the water. Look at that fish. Look at the peach on that. This fish looks like it was painted on a canvas, and you're just like, I can't believe what I am seeing right now. Today's like one of the greatest days of my life. This is what I dream about.
An Arctic char in spawning colors. That is the only fish that I wanted to catch in Greenland, was that fish, and I just kept trying. This guy must be one cool cucumber, because if there's anybody that can agitate someone, it's me.
Finally hooked this thing in the mouth.
I was just right on top of him, and then bam, had him. Oh, you're running. I was running down the bank as fast as I could. I'm tripping, I'm falling on these holes, and I must have went down 150 yards. Come on, baby, show me that fire belly. There's a little tributary, and managed to get the fish over into some shallow water and land it.
Look at the colors on that. This is why we came. We found it. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Wow, look at those teeth.
Woo! Yeah! Last day, final countdown. The sun came out. We catch the biggest char I've ever caught in my entire life. That's it. Done. I don't need any more. I'm ready to leave this country. This beautiful country.
I love this place, but I'm so ready to get out of Greenland. The mix of freezing cold temperatures, rain, snow, slush, and ice. This was an ass kicker.
Greenland is like nowhere else in the world but a place to behold. But this has got to be the toughest place to survive.
Check it out, reindeer. Look at him, oh my God. It's insane.
I have total respect for all the people that live here in Greenland. This environment is one of the harshest I've ever been in, and the people that live here, they are as tough as it gets.
It is an unforgiving place, but so worth it. And I'm gonna miss it. This is one place that I can definitely come back to.